Good morning, or whatever time of day this video is finding you. As promised, I will be doing weekly readings for the week ahead. So I'll try to do them Monday morning, preferably Sunday night. I'll have them uploaded for you so you kind of get a little forecast of what the week is going to be like, energetically wise. We get the weather, so why not the energy? To everyone, it's different and you'll perceive it differently. But what I do is I actually use oracle cards and I just pray or ask or set my intention that the collective energy will come forward in my reading. When I say collective, it just means that it's sort of forecasting the energy that will affect us all on a collective level, not just on a personal level. But I also ask that when I do the readings, that anyone that sees this video receives their own personal messages as well. Because perception is belief. So whatever you perceive this message to be, that is exactly what it is. Do not question yourself. As I said, I'm doing this channel sort of teaching us how to follow our inner compass, our own personal intuition, and exercise that in our daily lives on a daily basis, using our inner compass. So without further ado, what I will be doing is shuffling these cards, and these are, I believe, the energy cards by Colette Baron Reed. They're very beautiful, very pretty pictures. And I'll just be telling you what I feel and see from the cards, from the message. But again, use your own discernment and take what feels right for you. Okay, so without further ado, I'll pull 3 cards for the beginning, middle, and end, sort of like Doreen Virtue does. We all have a different way of doing it, different way of shuffling. That is okay. There is no right or wrong way to do it. All right, so bear with me for just a moment. Just asking and setting my intention. Just ask that my cards are clear, removed of any energy from previous readings, or any negative energy that's housed in them. And now I'm asking for 3 cards for the beginning, middle, and end, and that collectively, what energy will be available to us this week, and also that anyone that's watching this video will receive their own personal message of divine guidance. I ask that I'm a clear channel. For this information to come through. All right, so for the beginning, the middle, and the end. So I'm doing this in real time, so I've not seen these cards. I'm actually doing it with you, so I'll be just as surprised as you are. So the first card for the beginning of the week is the Angel of Love. I do feel this. Today I actually feel quite emotional. And I believe that is because I've realized the damage I've done to myself. I've lately been feeling the urge to self-sabotage. And that comes in many forms. That could be overeating, negative self-talk, not allowing yourself to do what you wish, putting restrictions, limitations on yourself, restraints, suppressing emotion. This is just a reminder that we are to honor our emotions, especially ourselves, honoring yourself. And when you do honor and love yourself, you actually trickles down to everyone else in your life, and you're able to give them, the respect, the love that they deserve because you feel fulfilled. So make sure you're honoring yourself, loving yourself. Energies are really intense lately. There's a lot of eclipses going on. We just had a solar eclipse, and we have an upcoming lunar eclipse on the full moon on March 23rd. So there's definitely a lot of energy kind of coming to cultivation, as well as with, all the political stuff. If you're in Alberta or around there, you're experiencing the economy. There's a lot of fear-based emotions that are arising, and we have to be careful not to get caught up in it. It is a control mechanism. So the only thing we can control is ourselves and how we perceive and feel things. So be in tune with yourself and your emotions. And when you do encounter situations, try to look at it from the perspective of love. There's two emotions that exist truthfully in this world, and it's love and fear. Fear isn't real. Fear is when you come from, when you're out of alignment with love, that's when fear arises. So if you're truly loving yourself, loving your life, honoring, that's what you're pulling in. You're pulling in more things to love, more things to feel good about. But if you're living a life of fear, you're going to attract a lot of things to be fearful about, a lot of fearful, negative situations. So be careful. Live through your heart. That's how you filter things. Whatever comes in, find a loving place to store it, a lovingly view. Does that make sense? Okay, good. I hope so. The numbers 4 and 9 just mean there could be some endings coming or conclusions coming. Don't look at that through a fear-based thought. Look at that through love. Look at it as blessings in disguise, or things ending so that new beginnings can come forward. 4 is balance and knowing you're being assisted, and you are embarking down on your path. So yeah. Ask for help from Spirit too. They're saying they're here, but they cannot help you unless you ask and allow. So not only do you need to ask, you need to also allow yourself to receive. We do live in sort of a masculine dominated world sometimes, where we get over control, overbearing. We want to do everything ourselves. We think that we need to, stand strong, stand alone. Wrong. Ask your friends, ask your neighbors, ask your loved ones, ask Spirit for assistance. But let yourself receive it. Allow that feminine energy to come through and receive the help. Okay? That's the beginning of the week. But that really is all the time. But more so important for the beginning of this week. Ooh, middle of the week. Anxiety. A lot of people do have anxiety lately. You have to remember it's a mindset. It means you're living in either the past or the future. So you're either in fear of what's to come in the future, or you're stuck on past events, past wounds, past hurts that you need to release. When you're really living in the now, you realize you're okay. Right now, right this moment, I'm good, I'm okay, everything is okay, I'm fine. Even in negative circumstances or scary circumstances, when you really stay in the moment, present moment, not only are you able to feel okay, good, grounded, you're able to see the situation more clearly, and you're able to vindicate it, you're able to find the solution and not just focus on the problem. So anxiety is living in the future or living in the past. So if you're feeling anxiety, connect with yourself and say, what am I really feeling? Where am I living? Am I focused on the future, the bills that need paid, or am I living in the past of anger, resentment, unforgiveness? Really look into yourself. Sorry, allergies. Spring is here. Totally. The number 1 represents your thoughts. So be careful of your thoughts. Are they limited? Are they limiting? Are they suppressive to you? Are they hurting you and not helping you? So make sure your thoughts are staying positive. And when I say that, I don't mean don't honor the other feelings. Release them. Yes, you can see them, but don't let them sweep you up into the world is icky, I hate it, If you do have those feelings, don't suppress them, stuff them down and be like, love light, but say, okay, I see it, but I choose to think more positively. I choose to view the world in a lovingly way, view myself in a loving way. Okay? 8 is endless possibilities, infinite possibilities. So remember, there is always, if there is a problem, there is a solution. But sometimes you do have to think outside the box. You have to think differently. Again, thoughts. You have to change your thoughts, change your thought patterns, change your thought limitations, because for every problem there is many solutions. Find it. Okay? Remove the anxiety, because if you'll see, the storm in the background is going away. She's safe, she's protected, but she's focusing on that storm, and the storm is your mind, your thoughts. So make sure you're focused on releasing the negative thoughts, pulling in the positive. You're focused not on the problem, you're focused on the solution. You're focused on the now, not the past or the future. And you remember the key important thing, and that's you're okay. Everything's okay. It's going to be okay. If you woke up this morning with a heartbeat, you're okay. Okay? That's the middle of the week. So the end of the week, walking away. I said 27 because that's imperative here. It's saying you're on the right path, you're doing a good job. Sometimes we need to adjust it accordingly. So this girl, what she's doing, she's walking away from something that does not serve her. She's walking through the gates and she's saying, I'm ready for a new path. I'm walking away what does not serve me right now, and I'm getting rid of it, and I'm happy. I'm doing it, doing what's right for me. Okay, so walking away from things that don't serve you, and that could be walking away from, again, your limited thought patterns, your negative self-talk. You're just getting rid of everything in your life that is not suiting you. And it's that simple. It's totally entirely up to you, and you can sit there and you can make excuses upon excuses. But if you truly realize that you're in control of you and your perception, no, you may not be in control of everybody around you, but you are in control of your perception and your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions towards it. That is what you can control. So I challenge you this week. Well, I don't challenge you. The universe does. But at the end of this week, just sort of take everything in the week, whether it was positive or negative, let go of what you don't need, focus on what you love, what you do want in your life, and I promise you, life will get a lot easier. Okay? So, beginning of the week, love, 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 love. That's what we focus on. That's what we attract. That's what we receive. Middle of the week, keep your thoughts and your emotions in check. Remove your anxiety. Live in the now. End of the week, walk away what is not serving you. Live your authentic life. Okay? Spring forward. New beginnings. New dawn approaching. Take advantage of that. Okay? Just as you do spring cleaning for your house, spring clean your life, your emotions, your thoughts. Get in check. Okay? I hope this helped you. I thank you for watching my video, and I hope that you come back and watch what else we have in store. Let's start loving our life, people. Bye. Ciao, Bella.